Usborne and Kane Miller Publishing do such a wonderful job with fiction. These stories are really heartwarming, they're often really funny, they teach wonderful life lessons, and they're also, kids are learning as they're reading these books. They use rhythm, rhyme, and repetition, and Usborne also introduces classics in a way that make them so much more approachable. These classics that intimidated us as children and even adults, it makes them much more approachable for even young readers to fall in love with those stories. So this is a new title, 50 States in Every Vehicle. It's this great fiction title with a mix of lots and lots of nonfiction in it. So it follows the Brum family, and they are exploring, going through all 50 states. They start off in their little blue camper van, and it has these just really delightful illustrations throughout the whole book. And as they are exploring these 50 states, they either take or see so many different forms of transportation. So they take a hot air balloon, they take a Segway tour, a train, a paddle boat. So just really cute illustrations. So it's just a fun way to explore these 50 states and also just to see all sorts of neat vehicles along the way. So a really cute title. I'm in love with this new title. It's called Boy. It is about a boy who is deaf, and he lives in a kingdom that there's constant fighting going on. There's a dragon, and the king and his knights are constantly fighting this dragon. And the boy doesn't hear the fighting, but he sees everyone's fear. And so he speaks, it says, with dancing hands and by writing in the sand. So one day he wanders out onto the battlefield, and the king is trying to stop the fighting to get him off the battlefield. And the boy starts speaking to them with dancing hands. And then he writes in the sand, "Why are you fighting?" And so the king and the knights and the dragon all start pointing fingers. It's his fault. And so it's just this great story of misunderstandings and communication, and how, it's accepting people as they are, and also just hearing every side to the story. Usborne has some amazing phonics readers. This one's called Ted and Friends. This is a collection of 12 titles. So you're getting 12 books in this one book. It has a read-along CD with it, so you can put that in the car, listen to it at home, and you can do it with or without the CD. It's a great way to get kids who are starting to learn how to read to be able to read by sounding out these words. It also has this really cute flap element to this book. All these cute different shapes of flaps, so it kind of makes it a little bit more interactive. So these flaps just make it really fun to read these stories, and your kids will love. There's tons of these flaps in this book. So super cute. Love this collection of phonics readers, and it's a great value because it has 12 books in it. We have some amazing illustrated classics. So I adore these books. They're really thick, hardbound books, and they have beautiful illustrations in them. So this one has Huckleberry Finn, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Phantom of the Opera, and the illustrations in these books are so pretty. And there's also not too much text per page, so it can make these classics way less intimidating. And then it's just also so fun to explore these illustrations. So I'll show you a few more of those illustrations because I just love the illustrations in this book. And each story has illustrations by a different illustrator, so it kind of changes up for each story. So really love the illustrations in this book. So that's this one. And then we also have, this one's newer. It's Illustrated Stories of Horses and Ponies, which is so pretty. Has a ton of stories in this book. And again, the illustrations are just super pretty in this book. I'll show you a few more of those. So anyone in your life that loves horses and ponies will absolutely love this collection. So super pretty book. The last series I want to show you is our graphic legend series. So these great graphic novels. The illustrations in this book are amazing as well. So kids in your life that really enjoy comics or graphic novels are going to absolutely love these books. This one is Robin Hood. And then we also have The Adventures of King Arthur, and we also have Dracula in this series so far. So those are all of the fiction titles that I wanted to show you. We have fiction for all ages, everywhere from baby to young adult. So we definitely have something for the age of child in your life.